Hi amazing Capricorns, and welcome to Simone Speaks. Thank you for tuning in for your weekly reading for the first week of December, the 1st to the 8th of December. I have bought a new deck called Angel Answers by Dorian Virtue, Mr. Valentine, and the illustrations are by Michael George. This beautiful gold deck right here. This will be the deck that I use for love readings, as well as the spirit card advice. So depending on what spreads come up in this video for you Capricorns, I will see what spreads I have to do throughout the video. This video is a general reading, and it definitely is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? So if this reading does not resonate with you, please check out your other signs, all right? So let's go ahead and pull some cards on camera for your Celtic Cross spread. Let's see what the first week of December has in store for you Capricorns. I hope it's good. Let's see. Something over here wants to come out. Okay. So the first card we have is 7 of Pentacles. And we have your card, Capricorns, the Devil card, number 15. So you are already showing up in your own spread. Okay, let's see. 7 of Wands is in your distant past. 3 of Cups is in your recent past. And, you know, what I do want to say that I'm getting automatically for you Capricorns is that right now, I hear a lot of you guys saying, my love life is messy. My love life is sloppy. My life is a mess, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing that for you Capricorns, but I really hear you Capricorns complaining and, you know, saying to yourself, what is this? What am I going through? What is the point of this? And I definitely think it's because you are really wrapped up with more than one love partner or more than one option, more than one job opportunity. I feel like for some reason towards the end of November going into December, you Capricorns have been dealing with things that are out of the ordinary to you, okay? All of a sudden you have a bunch of people talking about you, or all of a sudden you have all these suitors, or all of a sudden you have all these job opportunities and you don't even know, you know, what to do about it. You're really quite you know, overwhelmed with people coming to you for things or wanting something from you, and it's actually getting on your nerves. Now, we do have the Scorpio card, number 13, the Death card, also known as the Release card in my deck. And I have said for other videos that I'm noticing a lot of you Capricorns are coming up in other people's spreads. So whatever that means to you, take it how you will. So you definitely could be involved with a Scorpio coworker or somebody who's a Scorpio characteristics. Really could be Taurus, Virgo as well, Virgo rising, Virgo moon, so, and Gemini sun. So that's really what I'm getting so far for you Capricorns for the first week of December. Let's go ahead and see what your final card is. The Tower, card number 16. So the reason, you know, me pulling the Tower for you Capricorns really does not freak me out, really does not make me think anything different about you guys at all, because earlier I did feel that you guys were going through something, and it just seems like everything is coming at you, and so it just makes perfect sense as to why we have the Death card and then why we have the Tower, you know, as your final card. It really does make perfect sense to me. There's obviously some kind of reckoning. There's also some kind of shaking up with your love life as well as your job environment. I see a lot of you guys quite unhappy with your job environment. A lot of you guys feel like you have enemies at your workplace. So we're gonna pull extra cards later to see how we can, you know, change that and what's going on for you guys. So I'm not gonna be very formal. I'm just gonna go ahead and look over the cards and just pretty much see what messages come to me, because we have the 7 of Wands, the Death card, your card, the Capricorn card, right above the 3 of Cups, which is the third party card. Okay, also could talk about celebration. It is the holidays, so a lot of you guys could just be going out with friends, you know, going to events, nothing out of the ordinary. 8 of Pentacles, the Release card once again, 5 of Wands, King of Swords. okay? And the King of Swords is a very unemotional card. So I do feel like the first week of December for you Capricorns, you're going to be wanting to nip something in the butt with somebody. I feel like something has been annoying you Capricorns for a very long time, and you've been trying to ignore it. You've been trying to just say, hey, you know, this is going to pass. I don't have to bother with it. I don't have to even touch it. But you know what? I definitely feel like you guys are going to be wanting to escape something and stand up for yourself. I don't really see any major confrontation here, but I do see a lot of you Capricorns being very snippy, okay, with someone or something, and you may be putting your leg down this week, okay? The first week of December, you Capricorns really may be saying, you know what, I'm out of here, or you know what, I'm not going to take this, or you know what, I'm sick of this, and it really may be actually a necessary breaking point for you with pulling the Tower here, because it really may be saying to Capricorns that it's time for a change. What you've been doing before has not worked for you. What you've been doing before has been draining you. What you've been doing before has been irritating the hell out of you. And so if that is a situation that you find yourself in, Capricorns, it's definitely time to change. It's definitely time to change. It's definitely time to change, and it's definitely time to drop the ball on someone, something, or both. Okay, it could definitely be your love life and a work life, or it could definitely be an addiction and an ex. It definitely could be a child that you're dealing with, that you feel needs some discipline skills, and then your job is bothering you. So, you know, you may need to change how you are talking to people. You may feel like you need to change, you know, how you're coming across to people. I feel like a lot of you Capricorns right now are feeling the Seven of Wands. You know, you feel like you have to defend yourself. You feel like you have to speak up for yourself. And I don't see, you know, I don't have a lot of other fire cards in your Celtic Cross spread. And, you know, if you have seen my other videos on this channel, I do mention that when I see more than one fire card, I normally do get nervous. There's nothing negative about fire signs at all, but when I do see a lot of cards to do with battle and rivalry and tough talk, you know, I get nervous, because that normally does indicate there's going to be some kind of meltdown or some kind of confrontation. But with you Capricorns, you only have 2 fire sign cards here, which talk about, you know, battles and things of that nature. 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands, okay? So this is really about push and pull and protecting yourself, standing up for yourself, speaking out, not taking crap from anyone. So, you know, and I feel like that's also because whatever you've invested yourself in November, towards the end of November, I feel like has really left you feeling like someone has left you out in the cold. But not just that, you feel like people are not getting what you're saying. You feel like people are not understanding where you're coming from. And a lot of you guys are tired of repeating yourself. It just, for some reason, this, you know, of lately, you're feeling like you have to keep repeating yourself and you have to keep explaining yourself. And I feel like a lot of you Capricorns are totally, you know, just locked out of that train of thought, and you don't want to deal with it anymore. And the key word for King of Swords is unemotional. So yes, a lot of you guys may be pulling the cord on a relationship, on an apprenticeship, on someone around you that you feel like is just not benefiting your life. And quite frankly, I feel like a lot of you Capricorns feel like something has been dragging you down. And I do feel like towards the 6th of December, even the 6th to 10th of December, I feel like you Capricorns are going to say to yourself, you know what, wow, this person has really brought me down, or wow, this so-and-so has really made my life tough. And you're going to find ways. You're going to actually research ways with the 8 of Pentacles over here. You're going to try and find ways to get out of the stagnant period with the 7 of Pentacles. A lot of you Capricorns are really not happy with what's going on, and that's why we have the Death card in your immediate future. Because you're looking to get rid of something, Capricorns. You're looking to get rid of something or some kind of pattern that has been going on in your life. You are ready to chuck it all out. You really, really are. And, you know, it's interesting how I have such an unemotional card above the 5 of Wands, and then right above that I have the Queen of Cups. So that indicates to me that you Capricorns definitely invested yourself in your opinion, in the wrong place. A lot of you Capricorns feel like you've invested your time in the wrong place, and so, you know, the universe is going to simply say, hey Capricorns, I hear ya. You know, hey Capricorns, I see your pain. You're waiting for ships to come in. You're waiting for your hard work to pay off at work. You know, you're waiting to get more answers about, you know, something that's been on your heart. You're waiting to find out about this third party. You have too much on your plate emotionally, and that's exactly why the Tower is going to come in this week and say, you know what, enough. We're done with this. We're moving on. So do not freak out. I really feel like the Tower is going to only benefit you Capricorns. This Tower energy is simply going to come in to help you Capricorns. I think it's actually the exact help that you guys need right now. I really do believe that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is do a love spread with 12 cards, 3 rows with the Angel Answers deck. And how many cards should I do? Because I have this deck over here and I'm wondering, what do I feel for you Capricorns? So I'm just going to go ahead and pull 4. Okay, so scratch that. I'm going to pull 4 cards and I'm going to do clarifiers with the Fairy Tarot deck. And we're going to see exactly what other messages we need to know about for the first week of December. So you have the improving health card in reverse. So yeah, this is a very stressful time for you Capricorns. So whatever is really draining you emotionally, you have got to say bye-bye. You know, you're not going to take my joy. You're not going to take my energy, because there's people around you. Yeah, it's a third party that's taking your energy Capricorns. Besides work, besides if you have kids that are annoying you, besides family members, relatives that are getting on your nerves, there is definitely a third party over here that you are greatly aware of. Definitely could be with a fellow Capricorn, Scorpio. I'm getting Pisces, Taurus, Gemini Moon or Rising or Sun, and Virgo Venus Moon for sure. Or Leo Sun and Gemini Sun. There's definitely someone here that you are well aware of that is draining your energy. It also could signify that there's people a group of people at work that are trying to take you down, you feel, or trying to gossip about you or a friend that you like, something like that. There's just some kind of pesky energy over here for you Capricorns that you are very well aware of. And you know, if you didn't know already, that's what's really nipping your energy right now. That's what's not making your health improve, okay? You have the improving health card in reversed. So this is draining your energy, Capricorns. So be very careful about worrying about someone else, okay? Or worrying about how to make someone see your side of the story. I hear, you know who you are, you know what you stand for, you know how you feel about, you know, the world in general. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. And so once again, when it comes to work, people, you know, co-workers, when it comes to relationship, you feel like someone is definitely doing you a disjustice, and that's what's making you stay up at night. That's what's making you feel stressed out, because you feel like you don't have a handle on something. But once again, we just pulled the Tower, so you're not gonna have a handle on it. You could put a lid on it, but right now these things need to change, because obviously it's come to a breaking point. You come to a breaking point and you just can't do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do it anymore. And so the Tower is going to be able to mitigate that for you guys. So it's really not even about you at this point. It's really about the universe stepping in and saying, hey, you know what? This ain't working. You know, this really ain't working. I see you're unhappy. I see you're stressed out. Let's just fast forward the tape. You have meditation brings awareness for card number 20, Judgment. So when it comes to making a decision about a third party, or about leaving a work environment, or, you know, I'm hearing ratting someone out or reporting someone in your words, it's saying review the details, okay? Review if this is going to help you or harm you. If this is going to harm you, you may need to meditate for the right answer, because the right answer, okay, may not be to just nip it. The right answer may actually be to just step back and say, hey, you know, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. And then from meditation, from taking a breather, from taking a step out of this mental clog that I see you Capricorns going through, it's like your brain is just on a repeat button, like over and over and over. And that is not what I want for you guys. for the first week of December. I want you guys to crack that and stop that pattern. Now, obviously, if you have a lot of people around you that are stressing you out, or things are stressing you out, it may be hard to do so. But that's why I'm saying just give it to the Tower, okay? Give the Tower the energy that all this clutter is causing, and just release it. Just say, you know what? I don't need to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. You know, put your foot down, seriously. Not physically. I just feel emotionally for you Capricorns. You need to actually, what's what I'm looking for? You actually need to just be aware that you are tired of the situation, and you need to be aware that you do not want to participate in this foolery anymore. And once you do that, the Tower is going to come in, okay? It's nothing to be afraid of at all. The Tower is necessary. I'm sorry to say, but for this week for you guys, the Tower is necessary. And hopefully it doesn't happen like this. You know, I'm just reading for, you know, Capricorns and generals. Hopefully this doesn't happen this week. But if you've already been seeing the dust, you know, start to pile up, and you see that this is what it's coming to, then, you know, I'm just clarifying it for you. That's just the bottom line. A year from now, what is a clarifier for the year of now? And there's two people. There's actually, wow, 6 people in this card. So what is a year from now for Capricorns? Okay, so it's saying when it comes to changing your career or money issues, they're simply saying that you will see major changes a year from now. Okay? That does sound seriously super long, but that is exactly the clarifier that I got. So if you are hoping to change your career, they're saying that you're going to see major changes a year from now. So that's obviously 2018. So right now, once again, the Tower is clearing house, okay? The Tower is setting the stages for you Capricorns for next year. This is the first week of December reading, but clearly with all the cards I pulled, this is setting the stage for next year. So you may see extreme improvements next year. And that's a good thing, Capricorns. That's a good thing. Can you please show me one more angel card for the last message of December for Capricorns? There's something better. Absolutely, Capricorns. Absolutely. There's something better than what you are experiencing right now. For sure. And, you know, in the picture, there's like a bouquet of roses. So when it comes to your love life, if you feel like you're caught up in a triangle, or you're caught with somebody who's a player, doesn't want to commit to you, you know, there's something better out there for you than that. Okay, this definitely reminded me of like The Bachelor or The Bachelor, when they give, you know, the lady roses, and, you know, you pick that person, and, you know, someone will pick you, Capricorn. Someone better will pick you. But I don't see anything, you know, being pretty much obsolete until next year. I think that Tower card is just saying to you, hey, we're here and we are getting to the bottom of it. Okay, because a lot of you Capricorns right now are quite irritated with someone or something or everything. It could be honestly everything. And so you need this change. You need this change. 5 of Cups. So yeah, obviously someone made you feel negative about them. Obviously someone made you feel like, you know, they didn't want to give you a chance. They didn't want to hear your side of the story. They didn't want to get to know you. And so there's something better. There's someone out there, Capricorns, that will give you the emotional gratification you need, that will give you everything. It's out there, okay? It may be a year from now. It really may be like that, everything that comes together, you know, obviously next year, that's what I'm feeling for you Capricorns. But for now, you need to, the only thing you have to do, Capricorns, honestly speaking, is to meditate, is to take some time out for yourself, to get clear with your thoughts about what you really want to see this month, okay? Like what you really want to see happen. That's the only work you guys need to do. This third party over here is draining your health, so you may need to watch that, okay? You may not be able to let go fully of someone not pleasing you, of someone not giving you emotional satisfaction, but overall, it's really up to you Capricorns to believe that this change is necessary and to just let it play out. You know, you don't have to react. You don't have to over stress yourself out. You know, you really don't need to do that. I do see that this kind of irritable energy may be here for a while for you guys. I don't know why. Maybe because something changing. I really have not been able to really be up to date with what's going into each sign, but I do think there's something going on tomorrow, actually tonight on the 3rd. I believe something's going into something. So check out Astrology Pacific YouTube channels. And if there's any other information I need to give you guys about that, I can leave it below. But, you know, we still do have Scorpio and Jupiter, okay? And for a lot of signs, Jupiter relates to finances, career, money, things of that nature, okay? So that's why you may be having a little shakeup with your work environment, because there could be there could be placements in your chart that are almost going against the energy. That's really what I feel for you Capricorns. And so, you know, it may be a little harder for you guys this week to get out of this rut, but nevertheless, you know, you have the ability, Capricorns. I really strongly believe that you Capricorns have the ability to get over this period and to go through the fire and to be victorious. I really don't see you guys you know, wavering, being shy, you know, going in a corner. I don't see that at all for you Capricorns. I think you Capricorns have the ability to definitely change the situation, but I want to note that the changes that need to be made really are not fully on your plate. It's the universe's control right now. Like, I see a lot of things are not in your control, so you just need to just kind of just take a step back and say, hey, you know what, my health is being affected, you know, I'm not feeling well with myself, so I need to just take care of me. And that's the best gift you guys can give yourself, you know, in December, really, Capricorns, is to even more so focus on yourself, because in November, I definitely got the feeling that you guys were already focusing on yourself, and December is going to be one step up a notch. Like, seriously, you guys are going to talk about yourself and think about yourself and take care of yourself even more so, which is great, because you know what? I think it's time. I really do. And the last 2 spirit cards we have for you Capricorns is brilliant. Is choose a new direction. Communicate clearly. Okay? So there is a man and a woman in this card, and it says choose a new direction. So this is the reason why the Tower is here, okay? Because you have to change something. Something obviously is not working, and it's just good that you guys even know that. You know, if you're aware of that, then I think you kind of are on the fast track to major changes, positive changes, and I'm very happy to say that for you Capricorns, that, you know, this is going to change. It's going to change, but it may take some time, because it may be some deep-rooted things that you're realizing, or you're going to realize the first week of December, and it's going to be a massive overhaul, okay? It really is. And most importantly, it's saying communicate clearly. So don't communicate with arguing. Don't communicate in a way that you are coming across as ignorant or bitter or upset. You know, just simply state what you want. Just simply state how you feel and leave it at that. You know, you don't have to repeat yourself. You don't have to go over the, you know, top to let somebody know, hey, I'm hurt by you. Just say your piece and let the tower fall. Let the chips fall where they may, because it may need to this week for you Capricorns, okay? Hopefully this helped you. Stay positive. You Capricorns got this week. I'm not worried about you guys at all. It's positive change, okay? Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I love you Capricorns. Take care. Have a great week. Bye.